Previously, when I've discussed Fox News, I've said that the Murdochs no longer own Fox News. And in that, I was wrong. They own 39% of Fox News, which is not controlling interest. They own 39%, but that's not, there's a whole other 61% that isn't accounted for, and that in and of itself is controlling interest of Fox News. So I've always wanted to clear that up, and thanks, Fox, for giving me a reason to. If you are unfamiliar with what's taken place, well, I'll just let it play out.
Pro-criminal and overwhelmingly elected with George Soros' money, and they're a major cause of the violence we're seeing because they keep putting the violent criminals back on the street.
I'm not sure we need to bring George Soros into this.
I heard that, right? I don't think we need to bring George Soros into this. If you are unfamiliar with George Soros, this man, not to be blasphemous, but has more money than God, and he nefarious is a term that's loosely associated with this gentleman, and yeah, he's a bit of a figure on the right, as you know, like a Darth Vader type, a Palpatine type, who uses his money, power, and influence to get things a certain way. And as Newt Gingrich brought him up, you hear how quick Fox News, who the Murdochs do not have a controlling interest over, they're like, nah, man, you can't talk about, you can't, nah, nope.
I was going to say you get the last word, Speaker.
He paid for it, and you hear all that silence, all that dead air. Yikes, man. Whoever does own Fox News now, they definitely have their marching orders, and this is something that I've spoken of often. Whoever owns controlling interest of Fox News now has their marching orders. And yeah, Soros, even though it's like I can't remember what it is that I saw, but Kim Fox, the prosecutor with the Jussie Smollett stuff in Chicago, yeah, she's one of his pet projects, and this has been taking place all over the country. It's a part of the reason why, and this is what Newt Gingrich is bringing up, like in Portland, when the rioters and protesters, they keep getting released over and over again. It's because, people have been put in place in order to facilitate that in the judicial system, which is one of the reasons why it's hard. Like, it has become much harder to sit here and say, well, let's let the system play out, because the system in and of itself has been corrupted, but not by, white supremacy, but an ideology that is that has everything on its agenda except for, truth and being fair.
He paid for it. I mean, why can't we discuss the fact that millions of dollars he spent?
I agree with Melissa. George Soros doesn't need to be a part of this conversation.
Oh man. Oof, Karen. Karen, know who Daddy is. No, he does not need to be a part of this conversation at all, because apparently they're talking about the cost of riot damage reportedly breaks records with more than $1 billion in paid insurance claims. Yeah, like everybody, just, insurance, the insurance will cover it, and those rates are about to go through the roof. Only the most wealthy will be able to afford to get back into these spaces, man. It's wild. And here she is, no, not Daddy Soros. Karen, like seriously, we're definitely looking at a feminist here.
Okay.
So awkward. It's so awkward.
It's for both.
All right, we're gonna.
Oh man, it's just more silence, more dead air, and Newt's just like, hey, it's what it is. Kind of this is a great example of Fox not being the Fox of old, something that I've talked about on this channel repeatedly. They are definitely whatever the agenda is, no conspiracy theories over here, just whatever the agenda is, they're definitely on board with it because yeah, it's like yo, them was fighting words. Honestly, new like you lucky you doing the Zoom call because the way hold on, let's run it back a little bit with Karen. Because Karen was like, because the look on Karen's face, my goodness, she is just like, nope,
Okay.
no, no, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Don't you dare bring him up. Don't, I will cut you. I will cut you if you bring up a puppy. Oh, so awkward.
So it's for both.
All right, we're gonna.
Okay, yeah. I'm mad you kind of shut up there, New. I'm like, yo, honestly, like, if like, New, that's the time. Like, what, Soros. I don't care. That should have been a time like you wild out. There's all that dead air. Like, yo, like, why can't we talk about this? Why can't we have this conversation? Let's have it right now. I mean, because they were eventually going to cut, right? Ah, so weird.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are, sexy chocolate lady. You. Yeah. So. So awkward. It is so weird. So much dead space. New, you should have jumped all over that. Should have been like, yeah, yo, Kim Fox, Chicago. I mean, there's documentation of this through his various funds and organizations and quote unquote charities. This is big. Y'all ask me why. Hey Jay, why you got a problem with charities? Why you always question charities? This is why. 110%. Because through those charities, foundations, and all these other money laundering schemes, the real people, like the problem is not to be addressed. The problem is not to be fixed, and it's just the same old circles that they want to keep perpetuating and spinning. And, Fox News is no different, just a little slighter to the right than, even your CNNs or your MSNBCs. Just, I don't know how y'all ain't catching it. But either ways, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. When I get videos like this every single day, share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Ring the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, this is not your great granddaddy's, to use the cliched line. This is not your great granddaddy's Fox News. You're not getting hit with the same with that old throwback evangelical super conservativeness energy that you was getting before. Now it's on some yeah, the winds of change are upon us, and what happens is that those who don't, like, always know that there's somebody smarter than you, right? So anything that you can think of, like take it back to Y2K, right? They're like, oh, they're like, you don't think they already like plan for this? People plan for this. Like, we're not dumb. Like people aren't dumb, and neither are these corporations and these entities that look to control us. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.